It's important to be posting on your Instagram stories every single day to grow your community, even if you're not posting in your feed every single day. So let me give you 5 things that you can be doing this week and every week if you'd like to save yourself some time and effort on your Instagram stories and take away a lot of that thought process for you. One thing that translates really well with audiences is your daily schedule. Now, you're not going to post this every single day. Once, maybe twice a week you can do this so that we aren't overwhelming our audience. All you have to do is take a longer video clip and turn the sound off, or you're just going to post a photo. I prefer a photo for this because it's easier to read and it's not going to distract people. You're going to post the photo in your story, and then you're just going to make a list of the things you're doing that day inside of your business or your personal life. These are things that people can relate to so they can see the behind the scenes of what you're doing and how you're doing it for them, but also how you're being a well-rounded person. You can either use the little check mark box that you can find in your emojis, or you have the ability to just do a line or a little star, whatever works best for you. And you're just going to list out the things that you're going to do that day. It doesn't even have to be your full day. It could just be your morning. It could be your afternoon. It could be whatever it is that you want. You don't have to tell every little step, but you do want to list some of those big things so that people can easily relate. Then you're going to follow up throughout the course of the day with 2 or 3 of those things in either video or photo form. So you're actually going to show them that you're accomplishing the things on your list. So the first slide is going to be your list of things you're going to do that day, the morning, afternoon, whatever. And then the follow-ups are going to be about 2 to 4, I would say 2 to 4, 3 images or photos or videos of what you're going to be doing that day to make sure that you're keeping yourself accountable and showing people that you're actually doing the things that you said you were going to be doing, which makes you more relatable and saves you a lot of time and effort because these are things you're already doing, so you're not having to create extra content or more content on top of it. It's just taking people throughout the course of your day. We also want to make sure that we're getting audience participation with this, so I want you to pick a day and do a this or that game. All you're going to have to do is post a couple of slides. I'm going to say 5 to 7 slides, and you're going to use the polls feature and allow them to choose this or that. Now, you can put really pretty imagery behind it. You can do video clips. You can do whatever you want for the story itself, and you're just allowing them to choose this or that. Morning or night, breakfast or dinner, working in the morning, working at night, going on vacations, doing a staycation, whatever works for you. You can pick a theme, and every week you can do this by playing an interactive game with them that allows them to choose and choose a theme for that week. Once they start to get into it, you can even allow them to pick upcoming themes. So it can be business related, and sometimes it can be personal related. Sometimes it could be if your birthday's coming up, you're going to have a birthday version of it, or if you're going on vacation soon, you're going to have a vacation inspired version of it. You're going to use about 5 to 7 slides here and allow them to pick their this or that. You can even tell them yours if you want, but this is more about them than you, so you want to make sure you're learning about them. This is also a great way to do market research and something that you can easily do once a week to get that engagement, which then teaches them to engage on your other stories and your other content in the future as well. Now, here's a great time saver. You're already creating content for the main part of your channel. 2 or 3 days before you post something, I want you to take it into stories and either zoom it in really far or you're going to blur it. And you're going to let them guess what this is. Now, you can do this in a single slide, or you can do this in a couple slides and show them different parts of it and see if they can guess what the upcoming content is. Be very clear. This is something I'm going to post in 2 or 3 days. Can you guess what this is? And you can allow them to guess the image, the video, the topic, the theme, whatever you want, just clarify it and then add in those question boxes. And if you do multiple slides with this, let's say you are going to do something that's super zoomed in so they can't tell. On the next one, you're going to zoom a little bit further out so it's a little clearer, then a little bit closer in, but still not enough to quite get it, and allow them to guess on each of those slides. Now, you have the opportunity to ask questions. You can even put some polls in here. Do you think it's maybe related to this or that? Do you think it's related to some vague thing or this vague thing? To get more engagement, but this is a really good opportunity to show and tease upcoming content. You can even give hints on these slides, so you can do a little, it's related to this, or it's related to that, or it's something in the vein of this context, and allow them to guess. This is going to get them hyped up for the upcoming content, and you don't have to create new content because it's the content you're already getting there and warming up your audience in the process. But let's get even easier. I want you to scroll back in your Instagram feed and find a good post. It could be a good video, a good photo, a good caption, whatever. Find something that's older, more than 2 months old, and you're going to do a throwback post, and you are going to repost that old content from your feed into your stories, and bonus points if you can add a tip onto it. So if you taught something, if you educated on something, if you entertained on something, you're going to give an updated version of it. Not a complete update, just one thing that you can update about it. Now, if there's something where you have multiple things you can update, do slide 1, bonus pro tip. Slide 2. Another bonus pro tip. Slide 3, another bonus pro tip. Or tell me the behind the scenes. You don't even have to update it. Tell me how you created this. Tell me why you created this. Tell me why this is important. Tell me why this can help me right now if I didn't see it 2 months ago when you posted it, a year ago when you posted it, etc. Throwback content is a great way to get your old content seen, to get people to see the things that you've already created and resonate with things that they might have forgotten that you put out, and allows you to not create more content so that you're working smarter, not harder, and getting new life to that old content. Another really easy one is to shout out people that your community should know. So all you're going to do is find accounts that you think your audience is going to like. These are your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, people in your space that you think your audience could also benefit from, and you're going to shout them out. All you have to do is grab their profile and toss it into a story. So you're going to have one day a week or one day every couple of weeks where you're going to do a shout out festival, we'll call it. And on each slide, you shout out a new person. Now you can start off your stories with a list of, hey, these are people you should know, and then show off their profiles. Take a screenshot of their brand if you want to show that. Do whatever you need to do in order to shout these people out. Show one of their pieces of content. So you're just going to go over to one of your favorite posts from them and put it inside of your stories, and then tell people why they should know that person. Do 3 to 5 shout outs per stories that you are going to be doing. So per day, you're going to do 3 to 5 people that your audience should know. And that builds up community. Not only does it build up community, but it lets those people you know that that you appreciate them, and they're much more likely to collaborate with you in the future and potentially shout you out as well. So this is a great way to bring your audience together with people that they should know and to build up people that you enjoy spending time with on the social platforms as well. If you love these tips and tricks, make sure you hit that subscribe and notification bell, because we're dropping daily videos to help you spend less time on social media but make more money while you're doing it. And videos are dropping every single day to help you learn how to navigate Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, live streaming, and the tools and resources you need to save yourself time and effort so you can make more money online but spend less time doing it. Questions on this, drop those down below, and stay tuned because I have more really easy content ideas for your social platforms that we're going to be dropping over the next couple of weeks and months so that you can level up on your social platforms.